Imagine this, two powerful CEOs, twins with black belts in karate, walking into their own corporate gym not as bosses, but as challengers. They set their sights on someone unexpected, a quiet, weathered man sweeping the mats. A single dad, a war veteran, just trying to make ends meet. And when they asked him to spar, no one in the room could have predicted what was about to unfold. Before I dive in, if stories of resilience, heart, and unexpected heroes inspire you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. You won't want to miss what happens here. The twin CEOs, Adrian and Alex, were not just businessmen, they had been martial artists since childhood. They believed discipline in the dojo reflected discipline in the boardroom. Their employees admired them, but also feared them. The brothers demanded nothing less than perfection, both in combat and in contracts. One morning, during their usual training session, they noticed a new janitor quietly working in the corner. His name was Daniel. He was older, in his early 40s, with tired eyes that carried stories unspoken. He avoided attention, moving carefully as though life had weighed him down. Curiosity sparked when they saw Daniel pause near the training mats. His gaze wasn't casual, it was sharp, focused, almost as if he could anticipate the brothers' moves before they made them. Alex, ever bold, smirked. "Hey old man, you ever step on a mat before?" Daniel chuckled softly, shaking his head, but his silence gave him away. Adrian added, "Why don't you join us? A little sparring match. We'll go easy." The room went quiet. Employees gathered, sensing something unusual was about to happen. Daniel hesitated. He hadn't fought in years. Life after the military had been hard, battles on foreign soil replaced by battles at home, PTSD, a broken marriage, a daughter depending on him, and a job that barely covered the bills. But there was something in the brothers' challenge that stirred an old fire. He removed his janitor's jacket slowly, revealing scars on his forearms, silent medals of survival. The spar began. At first, Daniel moved cautiously, testing his own strength after years of neglect. The twins pressed forward, fluid and fast, a perfect display of trained martial arts. Yet every strike they threw, Daniel slipped past with calm precision. He wasn't fighting them, he was reading them, the way he once read the battlefield. Each block, each step, spoke of discipline carved in blood and sweat. Soon, the twins were sweating, their smirks replaced with awe. Adrian lunged with a spinning kick, only to find himself gently redirected to the mat. Alex came in fierce with rapid punches, but Daniel deflected them with almost effortless grace. Gasps filled the gym. Who was this man? Then Daniel stopped. He didn't overpower them, didn't humiliate them, he simply bowed. "Strength isn't about beating someone down," he said softly, his voice carrying through the silence. "It's about knowing when to stop." Those words cut deeper than any kick or punch. The brothers stood speechless. For years, they'd measured success by dominance, conquering markets, winning fights, staying at the top. But here was a man who had fought battles they could never imagine, who carried humility greater than their victories. They asked him, trembling with respect, "Who are you?" Daniel finally spoke of his past. A soldier, a father, a man who had lost much but kept fighting for the one person who mattered most, his daughter. The employees listened, some with tears, as he shared how he took the janitor job not out of failure, but out of love. Every dollar he earned kept his daughter in school, safe, and with dreams bigger than his own. The CEOs, moved beyond words, did something no one expected. They offered Daniel not just respect, but an opportunity. "You don't belong with a broom," Adrian said firmly. "You belong teaching strength, discipline, and resilience." They gave him a new role. Head of Employee Martial Arts Training, a position that paid enough to secure his daughter's future. From that day forward, Daniel transformed lives inside the company. He taught executives, interns, and workers alike, not how to fight others, but how to fight their own fears. The twin CEOs admitted publicly that Daniel had humbled them, and their leadership changed forever. The company thrived, not because of power, but because of compassion seated in that one unforgettable Spar. And here's the message that lingers: sometimes, the greatest warriors walk quietly among us, wearing janitors' uniforms, carrying burdens we cannot see. Respect, kindness, and humility are the true black belts in life. So, if this story touched you, if you believe in second chances and hidden heroes, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Because out there, every unseen story has the power to leave us speechless, just like Daniel did that day. The next morning, when employees walked into the office, the atmosphere was different. Normally, whispers revolved around quarterly profits or upcoming deadlines, but now people spoke in awe of the janitor who humbled the CEOs. Some even called him Sensei Daniel. The twins didn't silence the rumors; in fact, they encouraged them. They wanted their team to see that greatness doesn't always wear a suit, and strength doesn't always shout, it often whispers. Daniel stepped into his new role cautiously. Years of isolation had made him wary of the spotlight, but when he stood in front of his first class, a mix of nervous interns, executives in tailored suits, and even the CEOs themselves, he found his voice.